മുതൽ പ്രേക്ഷകർ കാണാൻ കാത്തിരുന്ന ചിത്രം ബാഹുബലി 2. ചിത്രത്തിന്റെ ട്രെയിലർ പുറത്തിറങ്ങിയതോടെ ഏപ്രിൽ 28-നായി ആളുകൾ കാത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. റാണയും അനുഷ്കയാണ് കൂടെയുള്ളത്. 2015 മുതൽ ഈ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ ആളുകൾ കാത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എന്തായിരുന്നു ബാഹുബലി 2ലേക്ക് ഇത്രയും അധികം ആളുകളെ അടുപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മാജിക് എന്താണ്?
Actually, that's something that you all should tell us because you all have seen it and you all are the ones who are eagerly waiting and supporting us. So sure. It is, I think, say from our side, yeah.
From our side, obviously, we just have to thank all the audience who are. I mean, it started off as a Telugu film, and today all of you all made this an Indian product. I mean, whether it's from Malayalam, whether it's the entire unit of Kerala who really made this film their film, and waiting for made this a franchise film, and waiting for part 2 is that gave us a lot of strength to make an even greater and a more powerful film.
Okay, that's magic behind that waiting. How you feel about that Bahubali 2 one?
Well, we're excited. We're excited to put it in front of you. We're excited that all of you see it and enjoy it more than what you enjoyed part 1.
As much as you all are excited to see it, we are also nervous and excited because we are waiting for all your response and see how you all enjoyed as much as we enjoyed making it.
నువ్వు నా పక్కనున్నంత వరకు నన్ను చంపే మగాడింకా పుట్టలేదు మామా.
ട്രെയിലർ വന്നു. ഈ 28-ന് ഫിലിം വരുന്നതിന് മുന്നേ ട്രെയിലർ വന്നതോടെ ആളുകൾക്ക് ഒട്ടും വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്തൊരവസ്ഥയായി. How will you compare two roles in Bahubali 1 and 2?
Actually, when we heard the script, it was not 1 and 2. All the characterization is it's one movie. Bahubali is one movie. And when we thought that screen time will be more to define each character, the scale of the movie, the drama and all, emotion is so big and on a bigger scale. So we needed that much screen time. That's why we had it as Bahubali 1 and 2. And so for you all, it's Devasena. You have seen the old character, but actually if you listen to the whole story, it's Devasena, the whole travel of Devasena's character from that age to that age. So which you'll see the remaining in part 2. So it's a suspense for the audience because I know the story, I know the flow, so it's...
When we saw the trailer from the character of Devasena in Bahubali 1, it's entirely different. But in
you see the younger, more beautiful princess.
Compared to Bahubali 1, a young beautiful girl, like you said.
Yeah, see, and Ballal Deva and we are sitting together. See, it's so sweet here.
Yeah. How was it, both of your character?
Well, always a big fan of Anushka. I mean, if anybody who's grown up in Telugu or watches Telugu films will be a fan of hers. And I was lucky enough to do 2 films with her. No, sorry, 3 now. With 2 Bahubalis and 1 Little Dev. And like, unlike most heroines, she is a hero herself and does really. I don't know if Arundhati was here. Did you
Arundhati released.
Yeah. Right? So she did many such big cinema before Bahubali. So. And I guess anybody makes a period movie, they'll call both of us for sure. Yeah. There's no period movie being made without us in it.
കഥ തുടങ്ങുന്നത് ബാഹുബലി 2-ലാണ്. എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ബാഹുബലി 1ഉം ബാഹുബലി 2ഉം അതിൻ്റെ ഷൂട്ടിംഗ് എങ്ങനൊരു മാറ്റമാണ് ഈ 2 സമയത്തും ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
Well, obviously very exciting. I mean, this is the film. Obviously in the promo you see the old man fighting the war, and yeah, we tried to after all of the great adulation we got for part 1 and the war of part 1. We could make a far better part 2. We had newer technicians, better way of putting things together. See, part 1 we were also learning. It was the first war film for all of us. We were figuring things out. We were breaking bones. But then this time both Prabhas and I came out well of it, and it is far better choreographed, far better composed. It's a much more grander for you to watch.
How was your feeling after finishing Bahubali 1, 2?
Well, it's 5 years that we all spent together, and they're very precious 5 years for us because there's so much that we learned, we grew, we really grew up together in many ways in this set, and it's very rare for actors to get content written like this so beautifully for each of those characters. Everyone has a significant part that they own in this film, so finally 5 years later we end up with 2 of the greatest franchise movies in this country ever, and with a whole load of knowledge and a great family to look back to. It's called the Bahubali family from Maheshmati.
Because you take lots of struggle in that. What we feel when watching that trailer also. What is that actually?
See, actually when you see
Yeah,
Rana,
course,
Ballal,
Rana.
etra difference is
Yeah.
from here. This
Actually,
is like
that's
a
what I
young
felt
boy.
when
Looks like another guy.
yeah. Because when I saw the poster, I
They look
feel
like
very
different.
look
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's like-
Well, that's all. After that shooting got over, I stopped going to the gym.
Yeah.
I became a normal boy again. When you're doing something that hasn't been done before, you're playing a character that never has been written before, and you want to do it because everything else around you is so fine, so right. You're working with fine actors, whether it's Anushka, whether it's Prabhas, whether it's Ramyakrishna, whether it's Satyaraj sir, Nazar sir, all of them very, very fine veterans in their space. You'd want to make some mark and take a piece of it that is yours.
Yeah, when there's Rajmali Garu, you know that you
Somehow
will
we'll
not
end
be
up doing
let off till you do it right. No, see, that's why I was saying that I've been working with them. So to a point where Ballal Deva character, like I've known Rana for so many years. I'm very close to him, but when I see him as Ballal Deva character, I hate him. This kind of the way he's portrayed it, the way he just enjoyed playing Ballal Deva. So I know the kind of his characterization itself is so powerful, and the way he performed. When you see him on screen, you just hate him, and it's someone who you know so well. You know it's a movie, but still you hate it. So that shows how well it's transformed on screen.
And she enjoyed it, and I tied her in chains and threw her.
Yeah.
She really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
She likes being chained.
You will see part 2. Part 2 is you will see a lot more of the mean Ballal Deva.
Yeah.
And you'll see the pretty Anushka.
Yeah, that's what the.
Who's not
I
chained.
think one pretty girl and one villain of that film.
He was kind to me in part 2. He didn't chain me.
What's the combination of that? In the sense of one pretty girl and the villain, in the sense of visualization.
Well, that's the fun part about being in the movies, and you can get to do so many different roles. And where I am right now, I feel extremely blessed. I do all kinds of films. I do all kinds of films in all kinds of languages, and I'm having a lot of fun doing them. I'm assuming people will also have fun watching them.
See, I also enjoy a lot doing stories. See, from where I've come from I remember my first movie. I won't say my knowledge about cinema, I never grew up watching movies. My knowledge about movies was zero. In the minus actually, acting, dance, everything. So I feel slowly doing different kinds of movies. I feel how it's very important to work with great technicians, do different kinds of stories. That's when you learn. So I feel slowly learning, and I should be very thankful having got such wonderful opportunities. So again, for me, it is about doing different stories and enjoying your work. Even I don't think more than that actually.
സോ ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം. കാരണം ഈ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ തന്നെ ട്രെയിലറിലെ ഒരു വില്ലൻ ആളുകൾ ദേഷ്യത്തോടെ കാണുന്നതും സ്നേഹിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന രണ്ടാള്. പക്ഷെ ഒഫ്കോഴ്സ് സ്ക്രീനിൽ നിന്ന് മാറിയാൽ എല്ലാവരും നമുക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ആക്ടേഴ്സാണ്. ബിക്കോസ് Malayali is also loving both of you very much.
Thank
That's
you.
what the response coming from Kerala also. When trailer is released. So April 28 ആകാംക്ഷയോടെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ തിയേറ്ററിലെത്തുണ്ടാവും.
Yeah, and we should definitely thank the media, the press,
All of us
and
who
all
really
the
supported us
Telugu,
very strongly.
the Malayalam audience
Malayalam
also.
audience also.
Thanks, bro.